Hi guys. So today it's raining in Seattle, and so I got my planting done yesterday. And so today I'm in the house with some tea. So if you were following my videos, I did some tea staining the other day. And let's see. They looked really cool. But we had some pages, that end up to be just kind of plain, you know what I mean? And so I'm going to give them all a second dunking. What I'm trying to do. But I'm just kind of waiting for everybody to come on here, and like I do every time, I'm getting my coffee and my toast. Now my stuff ready. And I'm trying to load in. Oh, here we go. There, I'm trying to load in on my chat so I can see who's coming in and who's not coming in. And I'm almost ready. So I did a quick little video and posted it in case you don't want to. Hi, Bev. How are you? So I did some really cool tea the other day, and they come out like this when you put the tea bags down, But the underside pages don't get enough color on them. Look at how cool these look, right? Oh my goodness, I love them. Yeah. So now I have all these white edges, So I'm going to fix them up. And yeah, that's what I got today now. I got some of that pink right here. I'm going to add that. And I got some blue. I'm going to add that. And then I got some just regular tea. And I got some empty dishes here in case I get inspired to add a different color. So I'm going to move all these good ones. I don't quite know if I'm going to leave them yet or just add tea to them or what I'm going to do here. But I like to add a second color. And this is what it comes out to be like. I added that pink in between all my tea bags. And so it comes out like that. Because I'm starting a new journal. It's a Tsunami Rose journal. It's tea time party desserts. And I've never got to do one of those before, so I'm really excited. And so I want to get the paper just right, Oh, yeah, I seen that. I know she is. I missed it, but I have this already planned out, and I probably shouldn't go live when she is because I won't get anyone. But there's lots of people that have channels that, have a lot of followers. There's a ton, and we all just do what we do. We just have to watch the playbacks then. The reason why I'm doing the lives only is because literally, seriously, when I try to download a video, it takes so long to upload and download and process, and then you get errors and, all that. So I'm really only doing live streams because the videos are such a pain. I'd rather just do a video and post it. But like I tried to do one yesterday, and, I did a 21-minute flip through of my book that I finished, and it took all day, because there was an error, and then I had to redo it, and, all this crap. And so, it's a pain. So I'm just doing lives because that doesn't happen. It's only done it once, you know what I mean? Where I did a live and it didn't process right. So I'm just doing it. I can't compete with all them girls that have all those followers anyway, so I don't even try. You know what I mean? I just do what I do. We're all creating, so it's okay. You know. So that's just that piece of fabric. And I just put hot water and got the color out. And now I'm just pulling it up with a spoon. You know, that's all I do. And I'm sure I can put glitter mist spray, I can do all kinds of different things, you know, to get it the way you want. But I'm just doing this. And I really like the way it turns out. So I'm just going to keep doing it. There's no reason for me to. I got a lot of different things we're going to do today. I got a couple different techniques, you know, but everybody's different. They sometimes like to watch short videos, and sometimes they like to hang out and watch long ones. So I kind of mix it up. You know what I mean? So I made a short one, 4 minutes, for the people who don't want to sit here and watch. But I'm hanging out today because it's raining in Seattle. Oh, thanks, Bev. Everybody tells me I'm funny. I don't know. All right. See, I love how that looks. It just gives it a nice pink. And it does go through both sides, so I'm happy about that. You know? So it just looks good. I like it. Oh my gosh, Bev, where are you? I forget. I know I've talked to you before. Is it Arizona? I just forget, though. Don't take it personal, you know? I just can't remember all these things. Oh, California. Okay, that's right. That's where my daughter is. That's right. We said that before. Okay. Well, we're looking for flights for her now to come and visit. Because I haven't seen her in like 2 years. Never met my grandbaby yet. And we're trying to plan it out. But it's only a 2.5-hour flight from LAX to Seattle. And it's $500 for 2 of them, you know. With the baby now 2 years old, you got to pay for a seat. So I need to make some books. I need to sell some books or something. Oh, nice. Nice, Bev. We were watching them the other day. At least I think. I'm not the greatest sports follower. But my husband yells and screams and everything, so I'm sure. And I know the Warriors were just playing, so we were just watching them. Right? So this looks really good. I just really like it with the tea and this fabric water. You know, I got an estate sale to go to this weekend. And hi, Anne. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, you know, we watched my video the other day where I did all the tea bags, you know, and we stacked them up and we made these kind, you know. I love it like that, right? But some of the underneath papers, they don't get enough tea and the edges are white and stuff. So we're going back and I'm doing some pink and I'm going to do some blue and maybe some green. I have some more tsunami rose to cut out. I have some tea bags to cut. So I have a couple different things to do today. Since it's raining, I know I love it like this. It's going to go good with the tsunami rose paper I got. I printed out some of the kit last night and cut it out with you guys. Some of you guys came in to visit me. It's nice to have company, you know. since I'm alone here all day. I don't know what that is. It looks like a grease spot, but this is all clean, so I don't know what it is, but it's going in. Yeah, it's a black, I guess it's a black washcloth that I use in my craft room. I use black. Tricking myself so it doesn't look dirty. Yeah, I have this, and then I have baking paper underneath that. So I just cool it up. That's all I'm doing. I'll do some other colors here in a minute, but I really do want to get some of this pink done. I could put some glitter on it too. You know, I have some glitter mist sprays and my own glitter. So this is going to be a real sickening one where it's all pink and frilly and lacy, but I have to come up with something because... Hi, Paula. What you doing, Paula? I'm giving my paper a second dunking. We did the tea bags the other day, if you watch my videos. And now I got lots of empty spots to fill up. So I don't want glitter on everything, so I'm just going to go over it with some watered down. Paula's just listening? Okay. Well, I was saying something, but I got sidetracked like I do. So if anyone was listening and paying attention, get me back on what I was saying, because I forget. As I often do. Yeah, I have a crappy one right here that I use it for everything, and sometimes I don't feel like turning the oven on and going through that whole process. Sometimes I just have a couple little things to do, you know, and I just use my iron. You know, works out good, and I just use a piece of fabric or my washcloth or something. Looks good. Oh, I remember what I was saying. My Tsunami Rose project. You know, people buy the digital kits all the time. And post, you know, what they've done with it. So and I've watched quite a few videos, so I kind of want to put my own spin on it, but it's so hard because, you know, I mean, all the obvious cutesy little things are already taken, you know. So I hate to just keep doing the same thing over and over again, you know what I mean? But I haven't done one, my style, you know. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I kind of really like how the women dressed. You know, when they went to the little and had tea in the garden with the ladies, you know. Hi, Lori. What you doing? I'm talking about my Tsunami Rose project now. I know you've done the tea time party desserts paper before, but I've never done it. And so I did the tea staining, you know, the other day. And I have some edges of my paper that are still white, you know, and I don't want glitter on everything, so I'm kind of just... I had an old piece of fabric, and I just put some hot water on it to bleed the color through because I love this pink color, and it was all musty smelling and yucky. So I wanted to give my tea paper a second dunk here. And I'm just using my iron. Yeah, right, Anne? I know. So, Lori, I'm Excited to do the tea time party dessert paper. I've never got to do that yet. And I loved yours. Oh my God. And I love Sugita's. Of course, I always say that. And you guys did it so cute. So now I have to come up with my own, your own style and your own. There's been so many done and I've watched so many. So it's going to be hard to, put your own spin on it. So I've been looking through the paper and like, it's so easy just to print the kit out and do the 3 rings and put it together and you're done. But I don't really want to do it that way, because it's been done. So I've been looking through all my stuff and kind of, I don't know. We'll see what I'm going to end up doing here. Isn't that pretty? I just love how that turns out. There's a big estate sale tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. 50 years, the people live there. And, of course, they died now. But anyway, I have a couple girlfriends that work for this company who goes in and does it all up for the people, It has the sale for them and does everything for them, prices everything, and, does it all for them. So they gave me the heads up on it, which I appreciate a lot. So tomorrow morning, they have a whole room of just craft stuff, and I really need some, well, I'm not so hot at flowers, and I really like the crocheted or the fabric kind of trim, like in appliques, and I like this kind of trim because I can just cut the flowers off and then I have more trim, but I've cut it now. There's a bunch of these kind, you know what I mean? So I'm going to look for some of those. I did find a dress that I got the other day, and it's beautiful. It's kind of dark, though. It's like a gold, but it has black tulle and black, like, stuff over it and whatever, but it's from David's Bridal. Because I do weddings, and I hate to cut it up, but I've had this bridesmaid's dress for so long, and I have, like, a wedding lender's attic or whatever, and I lend out stuff, but this one's been sitting here. It's been worn enough. I'm about ready to cut it up, and I'm so excited. But I'm going to be looking for linens, and things, so... and papers, anything I find, I'll be posting it because it's really fun. Or maybe I could do a live video while I'm shopping. That would be really fun while we see the estate sale. That'd be really fun. All right, so while that is drying, I'm gonna get some blue ready. I have some of this like turquoise blue. And I think it's way too dark because this was actually a spray, but I like the color. So I'm just going to dump some in here. Yeah, it's real thick. And I'm actually just going to add some tea. And hope it doesn't get too brown. But we'll see how it ends up looking. Because I've done quite a few pinks. Now I'll do some brown. I mean, some blue. You can hear my phone going crazy. It's funny. I forgot to shut it off. All right. I just really love how this turns out. And, I do a second dunking on my coffee, too, sometimes. when I want to get specific areas. Oh, it looks so good. Especially right here on the edge. If you stack up this much, right? And you have the edges like this. You see? Sometimes I'll take muddy coffee with my eyedropper or even a spoon and just let it roll down the edges, and it gets it really like right on the edge, you know? It really looks good. Really, really looks good. And so I know my live streams, you know, it's mostly about the playback for me because I don't have a lot of followers, but so I do want to tell the beginners, you know, you got a lot of preparation to do, you know, before you can actually get to making anything. You have all the prep first. And it takes some time. I don't know how these girls get it done so fast. I really don't. I'm going to do this blue now, but I think I got it too brown. We'll see. These girls get these books done so fast, and sometimes it takes me a week or 2 weeks, you know. It takes me a couple days just for a cover sometimes because I lay it out and I stare at it for a while and I let it sit there and speak to me, you know. And I just let it sit there sometimes because I don't know, I just do, you know, and I just look at it and play with different options and see what I like. I don't know how this is going to look. I think I'm going to have to go into the T. Sometimes I just go around the edges, but I think this blue is going to look better if I go right into the T. I mean, I like it, but it's not really the color I was going for. But we'll see when it dries. I'm going to have to do a couple pages of this because I do like it. We'll see when it dries, though. It's kind of watercolory, you know. Yeah, well, my lace and my buttons, I really actually, when I first started this, was all my grandma's. You know, I had both my grandmas die and I got all their stuff. And I use it, you know. Yeah, it's tough, you know, all the covers, and it's tough to get your individuality, you know, because after you watch so many and you want to try this and you want to try that, and everybody's swapping ideas and, you know, sharing everything, it kind of gets, and that's why sometimes, like, you guys laugh at me because I don't listen, but I don't listen on purpose, you know, because it kind of stifles. If we all only do what everyone else has already done, how would we evolve, you know? We wouldn't. We just keep copying what everybody else does. So that's why it's tough to, you know. Kind of liking this. I kind of do like it. It doesn't go through like the pink does because it's a different kind of dye. So it looks like I'll have to do both sides. But yeah, the covers are tough because everybody does the same thing. We all buy the rosettes. We all buy the alpaca fiber. We all get the, it starts to, it's tough. And so, I don't know. It's tough. But, everybody has a way in, and there's such beautiful books and such beautiful, oh my God, everybody does such a good job. And so, you just got to find your own little niche, you know what I mean? But it's so fun when I see Lori or Sagita or Patricia or, any of them, it's fun to try then what they do. I get it. It's fun to go try it. I do it all the time. But so with this tea time party desserts, I'm going to attempt to put my own spin on it, I really like the dresses that they wore, But I have to be careful because Jane Austen's been done, like I'm over it. I really like that color. It looks really good. I really like this. So pretty. So I look under, on Pinterest and whatever, and you start putting tea time in, and like I said, then you get Jane Austen everything. And I don't want to do Jane Austen. Not that I don't love it, don't get me wrong, just saying. If you want a Jane Austen journal, you know where to go to get one. So, usually when I fall in love with something, I just do my own thing, and it has my little stamp on it, But these kits, it's tough. Because we've all seen the videos, flip-throughs. So I'm just going to do it like I do, and they're all good. It's not that. Thanks, Bev. I got to do both sides with this blue, though. It doesn't really stain unless I just do it thicker. There, now we'll see. I just think it's really pretty. It might be boring to watch, but we can just hang out and gab. That's what we normally do. Depending on the time of day. Depends on the people you get. And then who else is on at the same time. Oh, this looks really good. I like this blue. I was thinking I wanted a bit more turquoise, but but it's looking good. I like it. I'll get out my design paper in a minute and we can see how it's going to look. Because see, I have some that's already got real dark, you know, real dark pieces on it. I'm going to leave those. Oh, this one I might do a little bit. These ones I did a few days ago. It's just like watercolors is all. That's all it is. And I like to mix the paper textures up. I mean, everybody does that, but what I'm saying is I dunked some, you know, the whole page. So I'll have some that have, you know, the whole page dunked and some that have, you know, partially done and some with ink and some with dye and some with none, you know, so I like to mix it up. Okay, Anne, thanks. We'll see ya. I like the way this looks. It really looks good. I like it, but this blue, you gotta do both sides. Because the blue is a spray, and I just added some tea to it. It was acrylic paint and water. And I had it in one of my spray bottles. So I put it in a dish and just added some tea to it. Because the color was a little too dark. So the color is a little brown, but I'm kind of liking it when it dries. I wanted to get a little more vibrant of a turquoise. But I have a spray, you know, the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist spray that is that color with glitter in it. So I really don't have to, you know, make that color. So I'm not. Ooh, I think it looks pretty. Right? Look at how pretty. I like it. These white spots, you know. So I just pull it up and go on my iron. And I'm done. It's kind of fun, you know what I mean? It's no pressure. You know? And it just works out. And I really like mixing color with tea. It seems to just work better than coffee. I don't know. I like it mixed with coffee too, don't get me wrong, but tea's just a little more delicate. I don't know. So the acrylic paint, I gotta do both sides because the color doesn't come through. But I used pink, and that was from some fabric that I bled the color out of. And that stain went through on both sides, so I don't have to do both sides. And then I have this other really cool thing. I have one of these. So I'm going to spray to get those dots. I know there's a lot of different ways and a lot of different pans with these dots, but this is all I have, so that's what I'm going to use. I love this. I guess my camera isn't like an iron, is it? That's really cool. All right. So that's that. So now I'm going to spray, I guess. Let's see. Tattered Angels. I don't even know what color this is. I don't know. And this is brown I made. Let's see what this looks like. Sometimes these spray bottles, I'm getting tired of it because they clog up. Cool. So that's glitter mist spray. So that's going to have brown glitter in it. And I know I'm wasting because it's spraying. But, you know, it's water and glitter. Like, you know. I can waste some. It's all going to be okay. You know. Cool. That looks cool. Cool. I love the dots. And I just did brown dots just to see. But I'm going to do some pink ones in a second. I love that. That looks cute. Running out already. Cool. I love it. That looks so good. I love it. So I went to the greenhouse yesterday. You know, my friend Lori has a plant business and greenhouses and stuff. And I run the little garden club in my town, you know. That's cool. Now I want to put some blue on it, I think. So she calls me and says, come down and, you know, everything's clearance now. It's the end of the season, you know. So I did. I brought home a whole carload. Oh my God. So I planted the flowers in my pots that I wanted to do yesterday when I got home. But it's raining today, so I can't. Well, I'm going to go out there and do it later anyway, but I have to wait for my husband. That looks really good. I like it with some color, don't you guys? Cool. I love it. This looks really good. I love it. And I always keep in mind when I'm doing these, we put pockets and tucks and, sew fabric on the side. And, so a lot of times the edges are okay because we put lace trim and, whatever. But I still like to make sure. Hi, Connie. You like the dots? I know I love the dots. I just think that looks so cool. I'm going through a lot of spray doing it because I'm sure I don't have the right kind of pan or the right this or the right that, but I'm just winging it with what I got. So I got this bottom to a, I think it's, uh-oh, I spilled it everywhere. I think it's, I think this is a steamer for vegetables. I think it's a steamer tray is what it is. So I thought I would try it today, but it wastes a lot of glitter, but isn't that darling? I love it. I'm going to do it again. It wastes a lot of spray, but not really, because I'm going to just let it go on some other papers here. And I'll just smush it around. Right? It all looks good in the end. Anyways, that's the leftover spray that was in the in the strainer. I should have poured it back in the bottle. Maybe I'll do that next time. See? And I'll put some color on it. It's all going to be okay, Yeah, it works. But I'm a beginner, and so people like to tell me, well, get this and do this and do that and da-da-da, but, I'm over it. Going and buying all this crap that everybody has. I don't, I just want to use what I have. In fact, I'm going to use my spaghetti strainer next. You know what I mean? That's just how I'm going to do it. Because I'm just, only so many things a person can buy in 1 year for, no, actually, it's only been like 3 months that I started doing this. In the beginning, you're just in such a panic. Trying to come up with all the stuff that I couldn't possibly worry about dots. But now I am. Because I love them. See, this is going to be okay. Because that's brown glitter, blue acrylic paint, watered down with tea. Well, I mean, I buy stuff. I'm not even saying that. You see my videos shopping. I must have spent, I bet you $500 or better, starting up. No joke, but I'm done now. I can't, it's like, okay, you could just keep buying stuff. It's a trap, it really is. It's a trap. And I can't go there because I love to shop and spend money. Well, Lori, this is a second dunk, and this was just a mistake. So I'm just fixing this. You know, I did the tea staining already, Lori, see? But what I did is I stacked all those. I just have to show you. I stacked my tea bags. Remember the other day, if you've seen, remember how I stacked my tea bags? And I get this really cool effect. You know what I mean? But it's the papers underneath that I'm doing. So it's just these ones, you know what I mean, that didn't get like the best effect. So I'm just kind of going through and just adding a little bit of color to those papers that are underneath. You know what I mean? So it looks really good. Look, Lori, it's a second dunking. You know, that's why I call it second dunking. Because, you know, I've already done it once. But now I want to go back and add color. And so, and this is the pink, and I think it looks really good. And it's raining in Seattle today. So, you know, I'm just hanging out. And I have to, I don't see how I could, I mean, I guess to do it all in one stage, I could have, instead of doing it a second time and going one page at a time, but I don't know how else I would have done it. I guess I could do the edges and then put my tea bags on and blop some stuff in, and then I would be done all at once, but I don't know. I'm just doing it like this, like today, I guess. You know what I mean? Because I just, you know how you have those empty edges, and look, these ones I did in the oven with the tea and the acrylic paint at the same time. But I do those dry pieces in the middle so that I get these edges like that. And so all my dry pieces are, you know what I mean? They're just not cool, you know, but I like the dry pieces. And yeah, they look good. And look at the little dots. How do you get your little dots, Lori? I noticed you had some, and they're just so adorable. And I just have a vegetable strainer. And I was spraying, look, in this dish. And then I had a bunch of extra spray, and it just fell out on this paper. That's why I got this mess looking here. So I'm trying to fix this. So I have to iron this out, and then I think I'm going to spray some pink dots on here. So I have the blue acrylic spray, and then I have the glitter that we made the other day if you're watching my videos. And now I got this, and I think I'm going to use pink. I do have some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. It's really pretty. So we'll see. I hate to waste this, though. I really don't know if I want to do it. I might not now that I realize. It's my Glimmer Mist. This is like $7 a bottle. It's ridiculous. So I think I might make some while I'm sitting here, because I really don't want to waste it. I'll waste my own homemade stuff, but I don't really like wasting that stuff because it's just expensive. So what I'm going to do is, I have this pink from that fabric. I'll probably get it all over because I don't have a funnel in front of me. Hopefully I won't, though. We'll see. I'm going to spray, pour some of this pink in here. This is the best pink stuff. Oh, a barbecue pan? Oh, I was digging out my turkey roaster and like my spaghetti strainer and like everything. I think mine is from, I think it's a vegetable steamer because it's got feet on the bottom, so I can't get it right on top of the paper, so it's highly annoying. I mean, I have my big, huge pan, you know, my canning jar center, you know, that I could use, but get my big old pan out here, like I'm not. Oh my God, that's funny. Let's see. The only other glitter that comes through with this spray bottle is, let's see, it's this extreme glitter. It goes through these spray bottles, okay. Right. Well, maybe I'll have to look for one. Otherwise, I'm using my vegetable strainer right now. All right, so I'm going to add a little glitter paint, little pink glitter paint to that. And we'll shake it up. Oh yeah, it changed the color too a little bit. Ooh, ooh, this is going to be pretty. Oh no, I'm going to be addicted to making all these sprays. But it's really fun. You know, I love to get the Tattered Angel sprays because it has a certain something that I can't copy. But I can do my own. Yeah, a little cookie sheet like thing. Okay, well, I'll look for it. Ooh, that's so pretty. So now should I put shimmer in it too? I might as well while I'm making it. So let me get my shimmer out. I noticed my white shimmer works really good. And I have some pink. So we'll see what looks the best. Oh, really? Cool. I just got my hands on 2 fat dictionaries. So I'm super excited. I got 2 of them for $12 and they're vintage and old and they're big pages so I can use them and just fold them in half, which I love. So I'm super excited. Okay, so I have this really, really pretty shimmer. It's Bare Minerals. I love it and I wear it in the summer all the time. It's called Strawberry Mousse. And I'm going to put that in here because I think this is going to be so stinking pretty. Because it's going to give me the shimmer. Lori, did you see all my thumbs down on my videos? She was talking about one time that she got a thumbs down during one of her flip throughs, and you know, that's not very nice. But I get them all the time. Somebody's going through and putting thumbs down on all my videos. I don't see how you could put a thumbs down on tea staining paper. I mean, that's really funny. So I'm going to put this in. Oh my goodness. I hate to use Bare Minerals. You know, they're $18 a freaking tub, but here's the deal. They last for years and years and years and years. I bet you I've had this Strawberry Mousse shadow for, I mean, look at how pretty it is. Can you? They just randomly go in and put thumbs down on all your videos. That's really funny. It's crazy. Lately, it's been happening to me. I don't know why, but whatever. I mean, whatever. I really don't care, but I just think it's funny. And there, okay. I don't know what happens when you get thumbs up or thumbs down anyway. When you get so many thumbs up, does something happen? I don't know. Every time you see a video, people say, hit subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't know what. I don't know if it has some kind of effect on the video or the channel or what. I really don't know. I'm too new at it to know what the dealio is. But, ooh, this is going to be pretty. Okay, I'm going to try it out. But I'm going to try it out on a piece of white paper first so we can see, like, because I can even put some white shimmer in this too to lighten this up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try it on something that's kind of white so as we can see how pretty it is just plain. Well, thanks, Paula. I don't know what all that thumbs up or down does, but oh, really? Is that what it is? I have no idea why people do that. I'm just playing around, you know. You don't have to watch. I'm just playing around, you know. And it's raining in Seattle, Lori. So, you know. Okay, so it doesn't put a lot of color on, does it? But I can definitely see. I guess if you want to spray more, it does. That's pretty delicate. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. It's pretty delicate. I think I could add some more, a little more color. So I'll try it real quick. I'm just farting around, sitting at home, doing this. It's fun to talk to you guys, you know, when you're all sitting around doing the same thing. Everybody's working on something a lot of times, you know, but even if we just hang out, it's okay. Cat watches when she's at work. She's not supposed to. She secretly watches and she doesn't talk or anything. And sometimes Nicole listens while she's driving. So that's cute. Hey, I like this. It's looking good. I kind of want a little more color, but I'm not sure. It's so delicate, but maybe that's pretty enough. We'll see. I'm going to try another one now. I put a little more glitter in it, but I still kind of want it a little darker, but the glitter does have a color to it, you know what I mean? So I thought if I put some more in, I would get a little more color, which I will. So we'll see here. I'm going to do it on this again. Oh, really? Rain, rain, go away. Oh, I think I like this better now. Okay. So I got the color. It's still very light, but I like it like that, you know, so you can spray it on and not be worried. But I think I'm going to put in just a little bit more of the strawberry mousse glitter. Ooh! This is so stinking pretty, but my problem is... Hi, Joanne. How are you? I'm actually tea staining, but I'm stopping real quick to make a certain color spray. Spray that I want. Oh, I seen you were going to do that camping and hunting. I was wondering about that. I was wondering about it. You know, how in the heck, where did she must they have a men's lodge or like, what's the story on that? That's what I was wondering about it. And then, you know, my husband sees me do all these and he keeps asking, is there men that do that? Like, I think he like likes it and like wants one of his own, but he's like, I don't know, thinks it's weird or something. So I was thinking of making him one for fishing, you know, and like the lakes and stuff and the streams so he can keep track of like what's going on. So I'm kind of excited to see how you do that men's one, Lori, just to see for fun, you know, because it's tough doing one that you're not too excited about, you know what I mean? And then what do men get excited about? Like, they don't care about cutesy little pockets and tucks and all this crap, you know? So I think I've decided I'm going to make kind of one inside of another. Like, what I want to do is make a journal for him to keep in his, I think, glove box or tackle box or something. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I want a bigger one for like the glove box or at home, like, but I want a small one inside the big one that's like pocket size. So when he's out on the lake fishing and things and catches, he can jot notes down. Like he likes to know the time of day, if he's in the morning or afternoon or evening and what the temperature was and what's happening with the lake. And he likes to write down like different notes. So yeah, I was kind of wondering how that was going to work out for you and what you were going to do with it. So I am going to make one for Sean, but I'm going to do a journal in a journal so that he can do other stuff. But I just want to make sure he has notes, like a pocket size too. So that is pretty. You probably can't see the shimmer and shine too good, and I don't have the clamps lighting yet for my camera here, and I'm gonna go get them this weekend. I just haven't. So my lighting is gonna get better, you guys. I just now got the camera and got it all set up. So and that Stacy had to come and help me. So I couldn't do it. So that looks really pretty. So you got a custom order for a guy. That's so great. That's neat. You know what I mean? I just want to know how a man is going to use it. You know what I mean? What do they, like my husband, he keeps his fishing licenses and all different licenses and stamps and all that crap. And then he walks by places and picks up, hunting and fishing pamphlets and I don't know, but it's kind of bigger stuff. So I was thinking of making it like a travel notebook size style, like long ways, because it's pamphlets and maps and just different stuff that he's keeping. So I wasn't quite sure exactly, exactly how to do it. And then when I do a woman's journal, I always try to evoke some type of emotion, or pull at something that's familiar, nostalgia. Then if I can't get an emotion, then I go for the nostalgia, And so for a man to have an emotional response to something he's looking at, oh boy, I don't know. Maybe I'll put a bunch of little girlies in there with no tops on. That'll get a response. Maybe I'll do pinup girls or something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But that would be cute. I was looking the other day at an estate sale, or actually it was a barn sale, and he had Playboy, magazines out, but they charge so much you can't make a dime off it, so I'm not buying, but sometimes people want to put hefty prices on things, but they got to realize, well, on eBay, he tells me, yeah, well, just because it's for sale on eBay for a certain amount of money, that doesn't mean that's what you're going to get. You know how much ephemera and antiques and different things that I have that's for sale? People don't buy it. So I'm saying to hell with it pretty much, and I'm just sticking it in books. I can't get a person to buy, like I have these old books, and they're no big deal. They're $50 books, But just because they're listed on eBay for $50, that doesn't mean that's what I'm going to get out of them. And the thing that people don't understand about eBay too is you have to go use the feature where what the item has last sold at. It doesn't matter if it's listed for this price or that price. You have to see what it was sold for. People can say, oh, that's cute, but show me the money, right? What are you actually going to spend the money on? That's the ticket, So I hate that when I go to garage sales and people say, oh, well, on eBay, it's like, I'm not on eBay. If I wanted to go on eBay, that's what I would do. I'm garage selling today, So it's like, see, now it clogged. Oh, there it goes. I might have got too much shadow in there. See, you got to watch out, you know, when you do those sprays, because I've clogged every sprayer in my whole house. Well, I really love this pink spray, and I was going to do dots, but here I'm spraying the whole paper. I forgot. But I really don't think the dots would like really show up. It would be very, 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 what do you want to call it? You could only see it, you know, just a little bit. But well, I'm going to try it out because I forgot what I was doing here. I got so excited I want to just do the whole page. Oh, good. I can't wait to watch your video. I'm excited about it. I love watching your videos. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this. Okay, well, I'm excited to see it then, because I gotta do my husband's is all I'm doing. I don't have an order for it or anything. But I want to do my hubby's one because he kind of wants one on secret, I think. He doesn't really want to admit it, but he's been saving things, I've noticed lately, which I think is really cute. He saved, his grandma recently died. She was really old, and he saved the card from the flowers he got from his work. Okay, so here's the dots of the pink glitter mist. I don't know. I don't think that's dark enough. I'm going to have to make it darker if I want dots with that. But we'll see. I should have done this first and then put the glitter over the top. We'll see. And then he saved, I do these silly things for him once in a while, you know, like, because I really love him a lot. And, you know, we moved here, and so now we're kind of like financially bound. You know, when you move across the country, it takes a lot of money. And so we're kind of still catching up from moving to Washington. And all he's been doing since he's got here is working 15 hours a day. You know, that's it. The poor guy, you know, I feel really bad. And so anyways, I cut out all these little hearts, you know, and I put these little messages on them, and I tape them like around the house, in the garage, around where he's going to see, in his closet, you know. I put him in his pockets, and, you know, it's just dumb, but he saved them, which I thought was really cute. Not going to do this again, but I'm doing it because I did it on here and I got to finish, but it's a waste of my spray to do it like that. I need a better barbecue pan. I got to get a barbecue pan like Laura uses, because I'm wasting too much spray. And my tattered, or my Bare Minerals in there is expensive too, so I want to keep it. I don't know, we'll see. This is kind of looking cool though with the pink. Oh, the camera doesn't like my iron, does it? I keep forgetting that. Sorry, you guys. It actually does look cool though. I won't push it back and forth. I'll just go like this. It won't be so bad. It is leaving little pink dots though. It does kind of look cool. I kind of like it, but I wish it was darker. So I'm going to make some more. More darker. Because I think the pink polka dots would be cute on a tea time party dessert paper. This is adorable. I love it. Yeah, I never did look to see if men did journals back in the day. When the women did, you know, I didn't look to see if the men did it too. So pretty. So now I need another spray, because I'm into the dots right now. And I want really pink polka dots, right? Really, really pink ones. I have to have those. I don't have any fabric with pink polka dots. So I'm going to have to I might have to make some spray, y'all. Again, sitting here. Yeah, I kind of like the pink polka dots. This looks cute. It does come out kind of good with the dots on it. They're very subtle. My camera doesn't like to focus. Why is it doing that? It's on autofocus. I don't know what it's trying to focus on first. Maybe the cord is what the problem is. Maybe that was the problem. Now I'll try it and see if it works. Huh, it still kind of does it, doesn't it? It's on autofocus. But that looks cool, don't it? I like it. I like it a lot. I think I'll do a couple more with the little subtle dots, but then I want some really heavy dots like this, you know, but only pink. So I'll do them a new spray, I think, in a minute here. I did a white glimmer mist spray the other day. I'm so excited to use it. But I need some flowers. I don't know how to make good flowers. I want to make some flowers that don't take 10 years to make one stupid flower, you know what I mean? Oh, and I just haven't found a good way to do it yet that I think is time and cost effective, you know what I mean? There's a lot of gorgeous flowers out there, don't get me wrong, but I don't have all those chiffon-y fabrics that are fluffy and, you know, I just don't have all the stuff yet. I just don't, so it's kind of tough. So I did a video on those one flowers that I make, but I'm over those, and I just don't, I don't know. All right, I want a different color spray. My problem is I'm out of spray bottles, so I'm gonna have to dump this out, I guess. My brown, oh shoot, I forgot to shake it. Oh well. I will just add some water. Okay, so I want tea. Yeah, I have some lace trims. Hi, Celtic. See, I have some lace trims and different, that's what I've resorted to, you know. And I really do like that. But you know what? They're kind of hard to find. You know what I mean? I use these in appliques and like different kinds so that, and, you know, these I really like. But, you know, now I'm on the hunt for them, you know. And I do have a bunch of eyelet. But let me look at it here for a second. I actually have, yeah, with the ruffles on it. Yeah, I do, you know, and I'm looking for the doilies. I have a bunch of doilies that I can cut up, and I have, like this one. Oh my goodness, look at this one. It's got all these flowers in it, but the way it's constructed, as soon as I cut one out, it's going to fray. So this one I have to, you know, sew first or cut it and then sew or glue or, you know, whatever, or not. You know, I could just use it for a cover too. It's rather large. So we'll see what I end up doing here. All right. So I'm going to add a little bit of tea, and I want a real dark pink. Well, not dark pink, but I like this pink, candy pink. It's my favorite color. And for my nails, candy pink is my favorite. And I have a Diva pink, which has got a little more purple in it too. And this is brand new. Candy pink. It's so good. Oh my god, this is my favorite color. Put it on all my cutesy things. And can't find my scissors right now. They're always right here, except for when I really need them, you know? Okay, so I'm going to use this. Candy pink. And I'm going to use just a touch of the Diva. Just a little bit. And I'm going to use, yeah, my nails are gone because I do too much work this time of year. I only did my nails because I was getting my little book from Lori and I was playing around. I just do too much work right now with the garden and I'm redoing that Ethan Allen cabinet, and I just have all this stuff I'm doing. And what really happened is my nail lady, after all this time, decides she's going to pack up and move to Florida. And you know how it takes you a long time to find the lady that can do the right shape? I'm really, really picky. If I'm going to go get my nails done, then I want somebody to do them the right way. Or I'll just do it my friggin' self. You know what I mean? So I go to salon. I go to the salon. I go to the salon. Every stinking salon you go to, and it's like, oh my God. You know, I don't like it when you go in and they make your nails the shape of bells when they're too big on the bottom. And I don't like it when they use too wide of a nail. You know, you kind of want to make it smaller so they look, you know, nicer shaped. And I like a shape. I don't like it when you go and get your nails done and they're completely flat. You know what I mean? So the problem is I needed a fill, and my people are gone. They just left. So I haven't found a new nail salon yet that is going to be satisfactory to me. And yeah, Joanne, so, you know, I'm just like, I'll try to get it done. What I'm going to do is for my flip throughs, you know, I like to have, so I'll see if I can find one before I have another flip through. And, you know, now that I have them on, you know, now they're horrible looking. And then I was digging yesterday. Oh my God. And so, you know, because I went to the greenhouse and I just can't find anybody. So that's the problem with me. So we'll see if the spray is dark enough. Oh, I had brown in it. Shit. I forgot to spray first. Oh, well, we'll have pink and brown. We like pink and brown. Ooh, yeah. I like that. So now I have to go find somebody new. You know, and I hate that. It takes me a long time. You know. So now I got grungy nails for a minute. I have long, beautiful nails. It's not that I can't grow my own. The problem is they're so thin that even if I do grow my own, I still have to, you know, they just break. And it's a pain in my butt. And they get real long. But they break and they break and they peel. So they're just not strong nails. And I've tried everything. Tried it all. Tried every single thing. It just doesn't work out. So that's that. But I love my nails. But you know what? I don't have any weddings this summer. So I think I'm just giving it up here. Like, nobody knows me. Nobody wants to hire somebody they don't know. And, like, everybody here doesn't want to spend any money. Like, seriously, I'm not driving through Seattle traffic for $100. Like, really? You know what I mean? They want you to come for 2 days, and then they only want to give you $100. It's like, what? Are you crazy? Like, really? Okay, next. I'm over it. So that's that. So I don't think, that's why I say there's a lot of money in Seattle, but people don't want to pay their house for here. Anybody does is work here. That's all they do. Work and pay bills, and I don't know what people do here, but they don't spend any money, let me tell you. On your house, you got to have $1 million here practically, to have a house here. And I was in Redmond, and oh yeah, I marry him, and I do couples counseling in the beginning and all that. I got my psych degree, I got my psychology degree, and that's kind of burnout work, you know what I mean? I worked at Pear Lake Women's Facility, with the addicts and stuff, and the alcoholics, and I ran the, AA meetings and all that, and at the Hope House in town where, that's for men, and then, I mean, you really can't help people unless they want to be helped. They won't change unless they want to, and all you have to do is decide and set your intent, and then you can change. But people don't like to be forced to go to AA meetings or to go to this or to go to that. And so, I'm talking till I'm blue in the face, and I really wanted to help. I really wanted to help, and I can't. I can't help. So I decided, well then, shoot, what the heck am I going to do? I got a worthless psychology degree. It doesn't do me any good. So I thought, well, I got to turn this into something fun, you know what I mean? Then, and I'll just do weddings and marry people. And so I did my efficient stuff, and I'm not like a religious minister, went to school for all that. I just got my thing, so now I can marry people. So, but the deal in Washington is they have no laws about it. Anybody can marry anybody here. So that's why I don't get any weddings, because you can marry anybody here. Doesn't matter. They didn't even ask for my credentials. I moved here, call the courthouse and get all ready, and, they don't care. So I was like, oh, okay. So where I'm from, I had to go to the courthouse, register my credentials, and show them all my paperwork, and then they put me on the list. When couples went into the courthouse to buy their licenses, they would give them my name. Great. Loved it. Well, they don't do that here, because, there's 10 million people, So I'm SOL, so it's all word of mouth. And then when it's word of mouth, then they think they're going to get a good deal, and they don't want to pay nothing. And literally, Seattle traffic, it would take me 4 hours to get to Seattle for the rehearsal. And then they want you to come back the next day, to do the ceremony, and, they want to give you $150 for both days. It's like, okay, that's not going to happen. So forget it. So unless I get a hyper local wedding right here in my couple little towns, I don't do them anymore. And I've gotten some right here in my little towns, and I get my $120, and I go down and marry them real quick, or they come to my house, and I do like courthouse, where you just go to the justice of the peace. But I do like a little champagne, little brunchy thing, and it's kind of cute. And my house is really cute, and they take pictures and stuff and whatever, and so it's cute. But if they do a champagne brunch, it's a little more because I go get the champagne and I have big flowers and my yard, and everything, and so it's just really cute, So I do it up when I have weddings here, But anyway, and sometimes I marry them on my front porch, and it's one of those old like plantation style porches where it spreads along the whole house. And then I put white chairs in the lawn, and so the porch is kind of higher, And so everybody just sits out in my garden lawn part, and I got a little microphone, and I have the arches, and I do my own backdrops. I got a load of those old doors. If you guys seen my she shed or whatever, that we made the old doors out of old doors. Well, I did the same thing with the backdrop for weddings. We screwed four or five old doors together, and then you can decorate it up with stuff, whatever. So it's fun. So I do projects all the time. So what I'm going to do is, I know I don't have that many followers, but still they ask me, and I get a lot of messages about me starting on my own page because a lot of us do other things besides just journals, I do lots of cool different projects that I like to share, and I don't have anywhere to share them. So it's kind of fun. So I was thinking about making a page where like Emma, she does soap, and like Stacy sews, and like I do all kinds of different projects. So I'm thinking about making a Facebook page for us to post our other stuff in it besides just journals. You know what I mean? I love the journals, and that's mostly what it's going to be for me. But I still like to see what you guys are doing, and my other stuff I like to post too. So if you're not my friend on Facebook, I can't send you the link when I get it done. I'm not going to just add a bunch of people because I hate that. When somebody makes a new group and then they just add people, it's like, oh my God, there's too many groups. So I totally get it. But for those of us that want to be able to share other things and have a spot to do it, yeah, because I'm like a big home and garden DIY. I like to cook, I like to do all kinds of stuff. I don't just do the journaling, So I'm thinking of naming it the same as my YouTube series, that's Just Junking. So I'm thinking of naming it Just Junking Journals and Crafts, or Journals, Crafts, etc., or something like that. So friend me on Facebook. Lori, I don't even know if you're still here. I don't even know if we're friends on Facebook. Are we? I'm not sure. Can't remember. Maybe we are. Yeah, so I want to make it for everybody, so all my subscribers, and we can go on, because tell you what, a lot of times we're sitting here live and we have these discussions and topics, and people say, well, I'm working on this or I'm working on that, and it's like, oh, I want to see it, you know what I mean? Oh, I wish I could see it. And it's like, oh, but we can't, unless they private message, but then the whole group wants to see it. So anyways, I know I don't have a lot of subscribers yet, but I still think that we would use it. I really do. So I'm probably going to work on that. Maybe even today. I don't know. But, I'll make the page and there'll be like 3 of us. But that's okay. It's okay. I do have a vintage cookbook page too, and there's like 1,000 people, but it's tough to get them doing things. They won't participate in any way, shape, or form. And so I kind of just let it go and do what it's going to do, but they don't really want to participate in anything. I've tried to do like different things and nobody posts anything. So now I think it's like a page where, I don't know, everybody just, I don't know, it's boring. But I really love my vintage cookbooks, and one of these days, I tried posting a vintage journal on there, and I want to do one cookbook style and post it on my page and see if that gets any kind of response. So far, those people don't want to do anything, you know. But it's kind of hard anyways. My garden group's the same way. It's hard to get them to participate in anything. I guess everybody's just too busy, you know. And that's why YouTube is so popular, because when you have a minute, you know, your friends or other people are busy. So it's like, it's hard, you know, to get anybody to participate in anything. My little garden club, I was trying to do a vintage style yard and garden contest, but nobody would do it. I had one applicant. Can you believe that? And I did so much work. I even had a sponsor, a local organic greenhouse, decided to take us on and give us prizes, and I actually had 2 greenhouses to give us prizes and everything. And I had it all set up, and I had everything all right. I was collecting all the little round tables and white linens, you know, and getting all the old vintage teacups and everything all ready. We were going to do it up. But not one applicant. Well, no, I had one. And then I wanted to do a parade. You know, the garden clubs always are in the parades. And there's no reason why our garden club can't be in the parade. But nope. Not one person. So, okay. So we won't do anything then. So what's the point of having a group when you're not going to do anything? That's really dumb. But we share plants and information and post pictures of our yard. That's pretty much all we do. So I guess that's okay. You know, if that's how they want to do it, and that's how they want to do it. But to me, I really would enjoy having, you know, a garden club. And you go to do things together. Like I went to the vintage rose farm the other day. And it would have been fun to set up an event to go. I've tried doing that too, a couple different places. Not one person shows up, you know. And I actually had to coordinate it with like City Hall and, you know, do all this stuff for the parade, you know, and coordinate all this stuff. But nobody. I had it in all the circulars. I was in the newspaper, everything. But somebody mentioned to me somewhere along the line, well, you're new in town and nobody knows you. And we got hit with a scam one time, they said, you know, in 19, whatever. Okay. How can you scam a parade? Like, we're growing flowers and putting them on this thing and driving around. Like, so, but I mean, I understand I'm new and nobody knows me, so whatever. We'll just post pictures of the yard then. Fine by me. But, you know, I am new, and when I get excited about something, I do get obnoxious. Just like these junk journals, I just flip my lid. I'm like, oh my God, this is so fun, you know. And I just went crazy, and I've been going crazy ever since. And some people like take offense, you know, they get all upset about it because I'm so kind of in your face, you know, at times. And I really don't mean to be. It's just, it really is pure excitement, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just super excited, you know. And I get too excited, and then I get, you know, then I get hate mail. So I got my first hate mail. Because people think I'm trying to come in and take over. And I'm really not. You know, I can make my own page, my own site, my own everything. I'm just super excited to participate. You know what I mean? Jeez, oh Pete's. You'd think they'd be glad to have a participator. But sometimes not. I get little subtle messages sometimes, you know. Well, the creator of the group, you know, it's like, oh, sorry. I won't post my video then. Okay. I'll leave it for you guys. Totally fine. You know, I'll back off. You know. So that's why I kind of want to make my own too, because I just want to post what I want to post and not get any hell about it. You know, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just screwing around. You know what I mean? I'm just playing around, really. I am. You know? I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes or anything. I just hate that when you get messages. You're clogging the feed. It's like there's 10,000 freaking members. How can my one link clog the feed? Because I posted it. Let's see what happened. I posted it my journal one morning or whatever. And then I posted it again the next day. You know, when they don't sell, you keep posting them. At least that's the way I thought. I don't know. Maybe that's not how I'm supposed to do it, but that's how I do it. Just keep posting it till it sells, you know. No big deal. I didn't know my one little post was going to clog the feed, you know. So apparently it's better to add 45 friggin' pictures than it is just a link to YouTube for a flip through. To me, that's clogging the feed, but whatever. So, you know, they put restrictions on you. So I guess I'm supposed to bump it instead. Well, I didn't know. You guys watch my channel. I'm totally new. Like, I don't know how to do all this crap. I never even knew this existed. I don't know how to bump the feed, so I asked. And I guess you just write bump. Well, okay. Well, I didn't know. All you have to do is say that. You don't have to say I'm like, you're clogging the feed and all this big explanation about everything. Just say, write bump on your posts. You know. I'm like, okay. But so I just want a page where I can just go do what I want. And everybody can just do what they want. Like, I don't need 10,000 rules for a stupid Facebook page. So dumb. I mean, I imagine if you get a bunch of followers, like, you have to have some kind of rules. I get it, but we're all adults. We know how to act. I don't need to be told by another person how to act. You know, perfectly capable. You know, perfectly capable of knowing how to act. Even though I get out of hand sometimes. But everybody gets out of hand sometimes. So what? It's fun. You know. I can't be perfect all the time. Sometimes I screw up. You know what I mean? Or I get whatever. It's okay. You know? This is cute. I love the little dots. I know, wouldn't it be fun? But I guess the garden club, maybe that's just for older people. I really don't know. But I'm 45 and I love it. I think it's fun. And I'd love to have the girls over and do parties. I love doing themed parties. You can imagine when I have a party, it's insane. Like, I just go all out. And plus I cook and decorate and do everything, you know. So when I do a party, like, shoot, you know, it's really fun. You know what I mean? And it's really cool and it's really pretty. And I love tablescapes and, you know, I just do it all up. So I thought the garden club, that'd be so fun. I could have little parties and do my garden and get to know the townspeople and stuff, but nope. That's okay. That's okay. Everybody has to work around here. expensive to live here. So everybody just works. And we just post pictures, and when we want to get with somebody, we'll go on YouTube. Right? We'll just go on YouTube. So this looks really good. I'm just saying, right? This is super cute. I love it. I love it. I think this is going to be really cute. I love it. I think I just want glitter on the back of this. All right, awesome. So now I'm going to cut my tea bags apart. I've got a bunch of that to do because I like to use the tea bag. So I got to empty a bunch of tea bags. There, I think I did enough paper now. I still have a huge stack right here, but it's mixed in with my full sheets. See, this is a full one. I don't have to do anything with these ones. So I'm gonna dig through here, and I only got a few white ones left. I did almost the whole pile. All I have left to do are these. I guess I could just do them while I'm sitting here. I have 7 left. I know it's boring, but we're not doing anything in particular today. It's just a rain day. You know? Just a rain day in the house. Staining paper. There. I did get a really nice post the other day. Or no, I think it was today. One of you gals posted all those tags that you made, and while you were watching me, that was really nice. There's a couple of you did that. Showing off the stuff we made when we were watching my live streams. That's really cute. I like to see that. It's fun. Well, I'm out of glue, I guess, so I'm pretty much done here, you guys. So I'm not making more glue right now. This looks so good, though. I'm excited. I'm excited to do this new book. And I'm just going to keep showing it all the way through like I did before with my other one. And so you can kind of see the whole process. It's kind of fun. I got so many messages last time. Oh, I'm sad your book is done. It was so much fun watching you go through the whole thing. So that's kind of how I'm doing this one. I cut out all my stuff yesterday. And I tea stained, and now I'm double dunking. So look, it gets me 4 or 5 days just to get set up to do it. You know. So anyway, I'm pretty much done. So I'm really glad you guys came in to stop in and see me. I know, right? I just love it, Connie. I love it. So I'm going to go make some breakfast, and I need to get moving a little bit before I start swelling up like a balloon. I got to get out and walk in the rain or do something here. And take my doggies out. So I appreciate you guys coming in. It'd be great if you'd share my videos once in a while so we could get a little bit bigger of a group so we can do some fun things together and do some more swaps and stuff, you know? Okay? Thanks, you guys. Bye.